The Boogeyman, a chilling tale reborn, from King's short story, Fear is Sworn. Directed by Savage, a master of fright, Thatcher, Messina, Blair, and Dastmalchian ignite. In 2023, prepare for a supernatural storm, as horror takes center stage, a formal norm. As of August 1, 2023, The Boogeyman has grossed $43.2 million in the United States and Canada, and $39.1 million in other territories, for a worldwide gross of $82.3 million. In the United States and Canada, The Boogeyman was released alongside Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse, and was projected to gross around $15 million from 3,205 theaters in its opening weekend. The film made $4.8 million on its first day, and went on to debut at $12.4 million in its opening weekend, finishing third behind Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse, and The Little Mermaid. Let's start today's episode. The Boogeyman is a 2023 American supernatural horror film directed by Rob Savage from a screenplay by Scott Beck, Brian Woods, and Mark Heyman, and a screen story by Beck and Woods. It is based on the 1973 short story of the same name, by Stephen King. The film stars Sophie Thatcher, Chris Messina, Vivien Lyra Blair, and David Dastmalchian. An adaptation of King's short story was first announced in June 2018 with Beck and Woods writing the screenplay, but the project was cancelled in 2019 due to Disney's acquisition of Fox. However, it was revived in November 2021 with Savage directing the project. Thatcher, Messina, Dastmalchian, and the rest of the cast signed in early 2022. Principal photography began in February 2022 in New Orleans. Originally planned to be released on the streaming service Hulu, Disney eventually opted for a theatrical release first following positive test screenings. The Boogeyman was released in the United States on June 2, 2023, by 20th Century Studios. The film received mixed reviews from critics and has grossed $82 million worldwide. The Boogeyman was released in the United States on June 2, 2023, by 20th Century Studios. The film received mixed reviews from critics and has grossed $82 million worldwide. The Harper family, sisters Sadie and Sawyer and their therapist father Will, are struggling to overcome the death of their mother and wife, who died suddenly in a car crash. One day, a disturbed man called Lester Billings visits Will's office. Lester explains that his 3 children have died, all killed by an evil entity that latched onto his family. A disbelieving Will goes to call the police. Lester slips away and Sadie finds his body hanging in her mother's art closet. Soon afterwards, Sadie notices a strange mold beginning to form around the house while Sawyer glimpses a sinister creature under her bed. This creature continues to terrorize Sawyer while Sadie suspects the phenomenon is related to Lester's suicide. She visits the Billings rundown house. Inside, she discovers Rita, the now unhinged wife of Lester. Rita identifies the creature as the Boogeyman, the culprit behind her children's deaths. The creature feeds off fear and can mimic voices. The only way to ward it off is by light. Feeling unsafe around Rita, Sadie flees. During a girls' night gone wrong with a group of girls from her school, Sadie encounters the Boogeyman and Sawyer is attacked shortly thereafter, ending up hospitalized. Sadie is contacted by Rita, who needs her help to kill the Boogeyman. When Sadie arrives, Rita attacks her, planning to use her as bait for her trap. The Boogeyman survives the trap and kills Rita. Sadie escapes and realizes her family has returned home. At home, she finds Sawyer hiding. The creature has taken Will into the basement. In the basement, the sisters find the creature feeding off Will. They rescue their father and a chase ensues through the basement. With the help of her mother's spirit, Sadie sets the creature on fire, and the family escapes the burning house. Some time later, the family have a group session with their therapist Dr. Weller. As they leave, Sadie is called back by Dr. Weller, only to discover she is not there and the closet door is open, suggesting the creature has returned. Dr. Weller appears and asks why Sadie is there. Suspicious, Sadie shuts the closet door. As of August 1, 2023, the Boogeyman has grossed $43.2 million in the United States and Canada, and $39.1 million in other territories, for a worldwide gross of $82.3 million. In the United States and Canada, the Boogeyman was released alongside Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse, and was projected to gross around $15 million from 3,205 theaters in its opening weekend. The film made $4.8 million on its first day, and went on to debut at $12.4 million in its opening weekend, finishing third behind Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse and The Little Mermaid. This was the end of today's episode. See you in the next episode. Thank you. Have a good day.